Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Reishandy Valiansa with students number 23, 21, 22, 047, and I'm from class A. And today I would like to demonstrate my understanding on statistics in ELR, specifically in measuring central tendency and variability. So to start off, the measures of central tendency refers to the typical value of data, while the measures of variability refers to how the data is being spread out. Now for this case, I chose the case number 2, which is students reading comprehension test result. And here are the raw data, and I have written it over here. Now it's time to look for the frequency and the other problem over here. Because before getting into the measures over here, we need to fill the table to help us with calculating this. So let's start with the frequency. If you want to do the frequency automatically, you can do this formula by typing COUNTIF and then block the column in which the data are in, like it's here, and then put semicolon and choose the first score in the table and enter. And then you want to drag it all the way down, like so. Now let's look for the x times f. So to look for this, we need to do the equation of the score multiplied by its frequency, like so, and drag it all the way down. Now, before we move into this, let's sum the frequency and the x times f over here. And to do this sum, we need to formulate sum and then block the frequency over here and enter. Now, you just need to drag this to the right and you'll get the sum of the x times f. Now, to solve the x minus mean, you have to find the mean first. And to find the mean, you need to do this equation of the sum of x times f, and divide it with the sum of the frequency. And there you have it. Now let's solve this problem. As it says here, you need to subtract the score with the mean. So now don't forget to put $sign for the cell that contains the mean so that it doesn't give you an error when you drag this down. Now that there's dollar there, you can safely drag it down like so. Also drag it to the right to see the sum of it. Now for this problem, all you need to do is just square this column. Now to do that, choose here and then just square it like so, and then drag it all the way down. Now to look for the fx minus mean squared, you just need to multiply the frequency with the x mean squared over here. Enter. And then drag it all the way down like so. I'm sorry. So like so. Now we want to drag this to the right like so that we get the sum of these columns. Now let's move on to the measures of central tendency. Since we have discovered the mean, let's just move on to the median. Now to look for the median, you can do this equation, put parentheses there, and the sum of the frequency plus 1. And then you want to multiply it with a half. And you're left with 35. Now this is not the median. This is the order of the score that is the median. Now let's look for the 35th score by scrolling down over here. And as we can see here that the sum of it is 34. That means that the 35th score is located here. So the median is 80. Now for the mode, you can simply just refer to the table and look at the most frequent score in the table. So it is 76, 80, and 88. We want to write them down here. 76, 80, and 88. Now let's see if the calculation is right. So we're going to prove it with the Excel way. I'm going to show you on the right screen how to calculate on Excel, how to formulate it, but I'm just going to skip it. And there we go. So this is the result of the Excel formula. Now, as you can see here for the mode, it doesn't show all of the modes, and that's the limitation of using the Excel way. So if you have more than one modes, it's better for you to actually look at the table instead of doing the automated formula. Moving on to the measures of variability. Now let's start with the range. So for the range, you want to subtract the highest score in the table with the lowest score in the table, like so. And for the Q1, you would do this equation. Again, you put the sum of the frequency plus 1, and then this time you want to multiply it with a quarter, like so. Now look for the order, and it's here. So the Q1 is 68. Now for the Q2, it's pretty much the same as the median. So the calculation is the sum of the frequency plus 1, and then multiply it with a half. And it's 80. Now for the Q3, again, you want to put the sum of the frequency plus 1, but now you want to multiply it with 3/4. Now look for the order of the score, and it's over here. So the Q3 is 88. Now, if you want to look for the interquartile range, you just need to subtract the Q3 with the Q1, like so. Moving on to the variance. You want to do this equation by putting the fx mean squared, the sum of it, and then divide it with the sum of the frequency over here minus 1, and enter. Don't forget to decrease the decimal to make it simpler, like so. Now to solve the standard deviation, you just need to square the variance. So you can type SQRT, like so, and choose the variance and enter. Don't forget to decrease the decimal. Now let's prove this measures of variability with the Excel formula. So you can see here that the manual way aligns with the Excel way, or the automated way in the measures of variability. Now, if you want to insert a polygon, you can go to Insert tab here and choose the polygon that you want to add. And this time I want to add scatter, and I'm going to choose this one. But before going into that, we want to block the score and the frequency like this, and choose the polygon and insert it like so. And then there we have it, the polygon of the data. So that is all for the demonstration. I hope this helps you in navigating Excel. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.